She kept her hair up with grenade pins. Smell of jasmine I detected on the way in. Knew it was war when she kicked the gladiators off. Boss, enjoyed the view from the loft. Business minded, yes, she acts very soulful. Curly throat to a blackberry bowl. So cute the way she tried to be innocent like I didn't know. Experience, love is something that she did before. Didn't shy away even though she saw me getting close. Firm embrace where I find the right escape. Things will get a little more seductive.
Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with T, and I'm T, brought to you by the Woman to Woman Show, and it's healing time. Good morning. I'm back. Hey y'all, did you miss me? I know you did. So I love you guys. So what I need you to do is I need you to share. I need you to share this with your people so we can have more understanding of each other. And y'all know I'm gonna keep it 100% real because that's what I do. So my topic today, sips coffee because it's a lot stronger than tea. So my topic today is why I love the side chick. I know y'all mad already. Don't be mad.
I love you too.
So I'm gonna give y'all 3 reasons why I love the side chick.
I knew it! Who is that? Who is that?
No, I don't even like her. It's not what it looks like.
Wait! Who are you? I'm the girlfriend!
Hashtag no side chicken because that's not a good life for anybody. You know how I know? Because I used to be you. Yes, I used to be a side chick, former side chick here, but I'm better than that now because now I know who I am. I'm whole and I'm healed. So, reason number 1, and y'all know I always have my notes. Get your notebook out because you're going to need this. The reason why I love the side chick, reason number 1 is because she's a woman too. Do y'all get this? See, wives, y'all be mad. Wives, girlfriends, and fiancés, not just the wives. But y'all know on my platform, we like to remove men from the equation and hold women accountable for their part in infidelity, for their part in being a side chick, for their part in being a wife who's dealing with a man who has a side chick. Well, I'm here to hold you accountable today. So reason number 1, because she's a woman, right? So everybody is right now tearing apart side chicks. And I'm not tearing them apart. I'm just exposing them and holding them accountable for their part in destroying relationships because they need to be held accountable. Because this one woman, right, she had inboxed me with an attitude. I'm here for all of it though. She had inboxed me and said, why you always blaming side chicks? Why don't we hold the men accountable? These, what she called them, these trifling men accountable for why they messing around on their wives. Okay, sis, maybe you don't watch, but I do that too. But to answer your question, I hold the side chick accountable for her part in the home wrecking because it takes 2. And the only way that this is going to change for us as women is if we honor, guard, and respect each other's relationships. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying for 2,000 trillion billion years, we've been waiting for men to do the right thing. And men, I'm not mad at you because you were taught wrong. Your uncle, your father, your grandfather, all of them told you that monogamy is not natural. It's hard to be monogamous, men sleep around and all that other good stuff. But side chicks, women, we are supposed to be virtuous nurturers. When did we become the dogs? I'm trying to count back to the years. When did we become the dogs? When did we start, I could do it because men do it. But anyway, the woman said, why am I blaming the side chicks? I never blame anyone. Let me say this, one of my favorite quotes. Blame causes guilt. Accountability causes growth. So I'm not blaming anyone ever. Because how am I going to blame somebody when I used to be a side chick? I speak from a space of what I used to be and what I used to do. So blame causes guilt, accountability causes growth. And I want my side chicks to grow with me because they are virtuous. Proverbs 31 women. Somewhere deep down inside of her is a good woman. And something happened or something didn't happen or somebody did something to her or she's dealing with hurt or she doesn't know how to express herself or she's insecure or she needs something that nobody else is giving her or she's been hurt so much by men that it's easier as a defense mechanism to mess with somebody else's man because she know what she getting. Isn't that easier sometimes, ladies, when you've been cheated on so much? Isn't it easier to just date somebody who outright is a cheater? Don't that sound crazy? But it's not, because you like, well, I know what I'm getting. I know he got a wife, girlfriend, or fiance because he was upfront, but he nice to me. He take me out to dinner. He buy me some little stuff. He come to me on Valentine's Day and brings me a gift. Listen here, wives, I told y'all this before. Ooh, wait. He come to me on Valentine's Day at midnight. So I get my candy before the wife. Y'all know how I know? Because that's how I used to do. I lit the whole double light. I'm just saying. Because y'all be looking at me like I'm crazy or like I'm supporting side chicks. I'm just telling you from experience the things that are happening and the things that we do. So she has put up a defense mechanism, the side chick. Just picture this, ladies, a woman who has been hurt over and over again. And I know some of y'all have. I see your comments. I'm going to get to you in 1 minute. I know some of us have been hurt over and over again. Isn't it easier just to know what you're going to get? Because I've heard women tell me this. Well, I know what I got with him. Even the wives. Y'all stand with a low down dirty dog. I'm sorry, a low down dirty man that's in his dog mode. Because I don't like to call people dogs. I told y'all that. But you stand with a low down dirty man that's in his dog mode. Because your mentality is, I know what I got here. I know who he is. I know how he moves. I know he going to come home. And I'm going to fight with him, argue with him. But I know. Because it's scary to have to go out and date again. The dating pool. Ooh, Lord, help us, Jesus. To the single women out there, keep your head up. Don't sleep with nobody, man, because that's even worse. But I understand. So number one, the one reason why I love the side chick is because she's a woman too. And she might be a hurting woman and she need our help. Number two, right into segue into it, because they're hurting. People think that side chicks are vicious, emotionless, and they don't have empathy, they don't have sympathy. All the side chicks I ever talked to, including myself, and I don't talk to myself. Just thinking back on what I did, I'm talking about. It was because I was in a space of hurting. My ex-husband, and I love him to death still, we do an incredible job co-parenting, and we never give kudos to the men who do a great job co-parenting. So kudos to you. We do an incredible job co-parenting. We're not mad at each other. But he didn't give me the attention that I was seeking. Right? So in my home, he worked a lot because he was taught, like, let's get down to the business right now. Because he was taught in his home by his father and his mother that the woman was the nurturer. She stayed at home. His mother never even drove. I hope you don't mind me telling this, but I've told it before in the book. But his mother never even drove. She was the homemaker. She never had a job. His father was a butcher. He brought home good money. They had 13 kids. So they had a normal life, which was not normal for me. But he was taught to be the provider and the protector, right? So it wasn't like a lot of nurturing and attention from the man, which I was looking for from a man because I didn't have my father in my life. Listen, the rabbit hole goes deep. I'm telling you so much because I learned from all of this. So I was expecting something from him that I did not get from my dad, that he wasn't taught. He was taught the right way to be the protector and the provider. And I'm not saying that he was emotionless, but he was taught to do things a certain way, which I didn't understand because I was dysfunctional. But anyway, he was doing what he was supposed to do, and I wasn't getting the attention I seeked. So I was hurting, and I didn't know how to communicate, so I went outside of my relationship. This is how I became a married side chick. Ooh, say that in a sentence. A married side chick. How many of y'all married side chicks? I see y'all, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're a married side chick. I'm gonna help you out. No, don't raise your hand. Don't do that. Don't let your husband might be watching. This is what I want you to do. I want you to inbox me if you are a married side chick. Because it happens. People don't understand that some side chicks are married. Isn't that crazy? Because you got a husband, you want a whole nother man because you're not getting what you need. So you're hurting. And this is why I love the side chick, because I get it. I understand you're hurt. I'm not mad at you. It's not the right thing to do when you need to get out of the situation. But I don't want everybody to dog the side chick out because she is a woman. She is a hurting woman and she needs help. She needs nurturing. She needs love. She needs to get out of the situation. She needs some people to understand, and she needs some good girlfriends around her, because some of y'all ain't good girlfriends because you co-sign her BS. The worst thing in the world to be is a co-signing girlfriend. My girls, listen, one of my best friends, right? Y'all know I really gotta drink my coffee, right? One of my best friends, she cut me off for years. We didn't speak for years because she didn't approve of what I was doing. She wasn't mad at me. She really wasn't mad at me. She just wasn't down with the get down. She said, I'm not going to be your alibi no more. I'm not going to run these streets with you no more. I got a whole husband and a whole life that you not only wrecking yours, but you wrecking mine. That's the kind of girlfriend you need. But I tell you what, when my mama got sick with breast cancer and was dying, she showed up at the hospital because she wasn't mad at me. Tough love sometimes. And she taught me a lesson there that your nonsense and BS, you can't bring it to my doorstep. And more of us have to be like that as sister girlfriends, aunties, cousins, and we gotta love on our girl so much that we would risk losing her to help her do the right thing. Sometimes, listen, you got, like with the wives, your husband got a side chick, you need a season of separation. Because I don't promote divorce. People think I do, but I don't. But you will get a season of separation bag out on that lawn. Here go 2 pair of jeans, a pair of shoes, 4 pair of underwear. Now you need to go where you was at last night till 4 or 5 o'clock, because I'm sure you got somewhere to go. And hopefully it wasn't a hotel that you was paying money for, because you're going to be broke soon. But here's a season of separation back, and we got to give that tough love to our girls. Would you co-sign for a person's car with bad credit? If you said yes, slap yourself. But if you said no, that's the same thing you're doing when you co-sign for your girl who's sleeping with somebody's husband, boyfriend, or fiance. You just as bad as her. Some of y'all even let the side chick come to your house and hang out. I'm saying this because I need the wives to understand. And I need everybody to understand that it ain't only the men that's dirty in this game. Some of y'all got some dirty girlfriends that be hanging with the side chick, and you need to watch yourself. So that's number 2, because the woman is hurting. Number 3, why I love the side chick, or why I ain't mad at the side chick. I ain't gonna say I love her. I love everybody. I really do. So I do love the side chick. It's because that's somebody's daughter. We gotta understand that somebody somewhere loves this woman. You know why? Because they've seen the good in her. There's good in all of us, even the side chick. We have to go dig deep into that good. Go deep into the roots to find out why she's a side chick. Because there are some good side chicks out here. And I'm not saying they're good because they're a side chick. I'm saying they're good because they're a good person, generally. Because I'm a good person and I was a side chick. This is why I'm telling y'all this. I did not sleep with that woman's husband to be malicious. I'm telling y'all, I did not know the havoc that I was wreaking on his family. Not only her family, but my family. I really did, and I to this day, I'm so sorry if you're watching, because I know you probably watch me all the time. And listen, I'm gonna say this to you. If you're watching, and she knows who she is, I don't think what he put me through, you would have survived. Sometimes God sends somebody in the weirdest way to save you, because he drugged me by my knees. Like, listen, to the side chicks, if he got one side chick, he got 7. I'm telling 7 that I knew of. And I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus, but I'm just speaking from my experience. So to the wives out there, sometimes when God takes him away and gives him to the side chick, it's to save you from what you wouldn't have survived. I promise you. I don't think a lot of women could have survived what I went through with the person that I ended up with from being a side chick. So side chicks, I want y'all to know too, it ain't nothing but death and despair down that path of being a side chick. Ain't nothing good gonna come from it, no matter what you think. Even if you get him. Even if the wife gets so tired and she say you can have him. Wives, this is what I want you to say. Hashtag and tweet this right now. If your husband, boyfriend, or fiance is cheating on you, I want you to hashtag and tweet this right now. She can have you. That is your message for 2019. We are in the second quarter of 2019. Mount up and get your life together. Tell your husband, boyfriend, or fiance, when he walks through that door at 4 a.m., she can have you, because you can't come back here with that mess no more. I promise you, it will help you out. You know why side chicks is winning? And this is the funny thing, and they not winning. Because nobody wins in this. Nobody wins when there's adultery, infidelity. It's a trickle down and hurts everybody. Because the side chick is bold enough to make a demand. If I had sound effects, I would clap for myself right now. The side chicks are bold enough to make a demand. If you don't leave her, you can't come over here no more. But the wife is not bold enough to say, if you come in this house at 3 o'clock in the morning again, all your ish gonna be on the lawn. A brother will straighten up if you tell him to. A brother will straighten up if you give him boundaries and non-negotiables. If you are sleeping with somebody, you will not be in this house. See, but you allow that. Now I'm talking to the wife because it's transition there, and I'm talking about why I like side chicks. And just in case you just tuned in, you're tuned in to hashtag Coffee with T, and I'm T. So anyway, we just feeling a little stronger than the tea, because sometimes the tea ain't strong enough because y'all not getting it. Wives, why are you not not speaking up for yourself? Write this down, because I want you to ask yourself these questions. Why are you not speaking up for yourself? Why do you allow a man to come in your house at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, knowing he's coming from somebody's house? You don't need no more signs. You already know what the situation is. You don't have to build a case. That's a whole nother problem with wives. Y'all be so busy building a case, the side chick be stealing your man. I'm gonna see how many times he call her. I'm gonna see how many times he come home at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna see how many times he disappear. I'm gonna see how many times I go to his job and he ain't there. You so busy building a case, you building a case against yourself. When you see something, say something. You know how they say at the Port Authority? When you see something, say something. When you see a brother that changed up, you better start asking some questions instantly. You better learn, wives, that the power is in your hands. A man will do what you accept and what you expect. Oh, see, I'm gonna write another book. I'm about to write a whole nother book. A man will do what you accept and what you expect. You accepting too much and you ain't expecting enough. You better tell that brother the next time you come here, this is gonna end the day. I already know you with old girl up the block. I done seen you, I know, and I'm tired and I'm done. I could do this by myself. Stop letting that fear control you. So again, we're talking about why I love the side chick. Again, number 3, that's somebody's daughter. Somewhere, somebody is praying for her to get out of this situation. Somewhere, somebody love her. Somewhere deep down inside of her is a good person. She just has lost her way. She has been hurt, misused, and abused, all in the name of love, by some other dude that probably had a side chick. And we'll get on you brothers in a little while, and not to get on you because we need y'all healed. And then another bonus reason why I love the side chick is because I used to be one. How could I hate what I used to be? How can I judge what I used to do? Some of y'all so judgmental, hating people and hating stuff that they do. You know why you hate it? And you know why you judging them? Because you probably are somewhere in that mindset. See, if you hate a side chick, you probably have side chick tendencies. Sometimes I crack myself up because I know y'all. If you hate a side chick, you probably have side chick tendencies, or you probably are a side chick and you found out about the other side chick, because it goes so deep that we don't want to admit stuff until it's too late. So get your life together. We need to really, really look at each other all. Like reason number 1, we're all women, right? And the way to break this cycle, because I always want to come up with a solution, right? Because people like, oh, side chicks been happening for the 1500 years and all this other stuff. It's never going to change. That's your belief. I believe it is going to change. And I believe the way for it to change is for us as women to change it. We keep wanting to blame men and saying, you know, men dog, men do this, men do that. We already said that. We've been saying this forever. It hasn't changed the fact that we are becoming more single mothers, has it? How many of y'all just became a single mother because the man cheated? Raise your hand. Tell the truth and shame the devil, because I know I ain't the only one. How many of y'all are struggling and suffering from betrayal? Betrayal from another woman. Not only from the man, but betrayal from another woman. We have all these women empowerment groups and women up on stage talking about all this other stuff, except for the key issue to why we're not really successful. Because money, we could all get that. Why we're not really successful in our relationships is because one of us is sleeping with the other one's husband, boyfriend, or fiance. We are exterminating each other's homes. I said it. We are exterminating each other's relationships. Women, because we have the power to change the world by simply honor, guarding, and respecting each other's relationships. That man you sleeping with right now, side chick, because now I'm going to get on you. I love you, but I need to teach you something. That man that you're sleeping with right now that's connected to somebody else, send him home. You just changed the world. Wouldn't you like that to be your legacy, that you changed the world because you sent somebody home? And don't think about this, because this is the response I get. Well, if it ain't me, it's going to be somebody else. Well, don't let it be you. Listen, that's like saying if it ain't me smoking crack, it'll be somebody else. So you going to go pick up a crack pipe? Come on now. We got to change this thing around as women. We got this. If we just stop pointing fingers and asking questions. See, women, y'all don't know how to listen. I'm not a dude, but I have lived the dude's life. Like, I raised 3 sons, so sometimes I feel like I'm a dude, but I'm not. We don't know how to listen. We'll listen to a man. All these men out here writing these books, right? We'll listen to them. I always want to name names, but be quiet. Don't name them names. Don't say their names. Y'all go listen to him because he fine. That's why you're listening to him, because he eye candy. Because all these brothers out here that's writing books, I promise you, they all eye candy. Because I'll be clicking on some stuff too, because I'm like, ooh, let me look at that real quick. But then again, no, don't. But y'all won't listen to the sisters, because I roll with a few sisters that are out here in the trenches that's trying to turn this around for us as women, trying to help us have healthy relationships. Y'all won't listen to us because it's the truth. And the truth will make you accountable. They say the truth will set you free. The truth will make you accountable for your actions, and we don't want to be accountable, so we'd rather listen to the brothers who sugarcoat the truth instead of the sisters who are out here saying, listen, stop sleeping with other people's husbands. It's you nasty. And I say this with love and respect to your nasty self. Because I used to be you. Because I used to be trifling. I used to be a home wrecker. And people say a woman can't wreck a man's home unless he let her. No, you really can. You really are part of the problem. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. That's what my mother used to always tell me. If you ain't part of the solution, Tracy, you are part of the problem. I never knew what that meant until now, recently, until I started being accountable for my actions. So this is what I want you to do, side chicks and wives. I want you to be accountable for your actions. I want the side chicks to be accountable for why you're doing this to a family that you know about. Children are suffering. I want you to think about the trickle down. Listen, side chicks, because I'm going to make you sleep and you're going to remember this for the rest of your life. It's going to haunt you. My voice is going to haunt you. Cheating is a form of abuse. And if you are knowingly sleeping with somebody's husband, boyfriend, or fiance, you're an abuser. And if children are involved, you're a child abuser. Wives, cheating is a form of abuse. And if you are knowingly staying with a man who's cheating on you, you are abusing yourself. And if children are involved and you don't take a stand, you're abusing your children. And I hate to come with the harsh reality for the wives and the mothers, because I know you're doing your best and you don't want to break up the family dynamic. But children rather come from a broken home than be in one, because they know. And if you know that your husband is cheating and he knows that you know, it's not him anymore, it's you. If you know that your husband is cheating and he knows that you know and he's still doing it, and you have children in the house and you are allowing this man to come in and behave this way in front of them, you're abusing your children. And I need you to know that you need to turn that cycle around, because you are setting a vicious cycle for your children. You are setting up a blueprint for your daughters to think that it's okay for her man to come in at 4 o'clock because daddy did it. Don't y'all know that y'all teaching y'all kids by your actions? Even though you think you're hiding, mom. Told y'all before, my son knew when he was 9 years old all my dirt. All my dirt. The boy knew all my dirt. I was so embarrassed. I said, wow, you knew that I was sleeping with some man I was married at 11? That's some embarrassing mess. So mothers, I need you to take charge. I really need you to take charge. I really need you guys to take charge. This is going to change who your daughter becomes. This is going to change who your son becomes. This is going to change what they stand for in their household. This is going to teach your son to be a leader. This is going to teach your daughter what a woman is supposed to expect from a man. So it's up to you, ladies. Now listen, side chicks, I love you, but I want you to do better. Ladies, we can change the world again by simply honor, guarding, and respecting each other's relationship. Thank you guys for tuning in to #Coffee with Tea, and you can find me at www.treykearney.com. You can email me trey@treykearney.com. And remember what I tell you at the end of all my broadcasts. You deserve the best. Yes, I'm talking to you. You deserve the best. Now go get it. Peace and blessings. And remember Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Peace. I will see you guys next time for #Coffee with Tea. And that's me.